Return to the adventures of Strategos Boris Dorothy Mog von Archibald, the second, technically third, of the Saxophone dynasty. But more importantly, my friends, welcome to the Holy Land, Jerusalem itself, our capital. More importantly, we have returned back to, well, I would say return as if we've ever fucking been here before, but we are in the Holy Land, and that means we are inching ever closer to our final goal. On the subject of our final goal, one thing, the Rise of Power mod is a total conversion in the literal sense that it removes a lot of the base game features and redoes everything of its own accord. So I've added back the secret societies in base game CK2. We now have the opportunity to found a religious cult, and of course that will give us our own society that we'll be in charge of, and we will be able to spread the seeds of Judaism back throughout Jerusalem and the surrounding provinces. We're going to try and rebuild. This was always the goal, to play as the true underdog, the religion with the lowest, one of the lowest moral authority, one of the central religions with, of course, the mod as the lowest born character, and I feel like we've ticked off a lot of stuff off the list. Now we got to focus on the religious side of things to some extent. Our guy is probably going to die very soon. Is our daughter secret? Oh my god, she's not. I mean, firstly, she's incredible. I completely forgot she was Prodigy and Baby Boys. But also, she's not actually Jewish. Oh shit, that could cause some issues. My court of brothers, my brothers in the court of brothers who've been incredible. I feel like we have to do this right now, because when you found a religious cult, if you are the only member when you die, which there's a strong possibility that could happen, the religious cult is destroyed. Any hard work that you've put into it, any of the provincial, whatever it's called, where you spread the seeds in the province and then you get like a little enclave built there secretly, any of that will disappear along with us when we die. So if we're going to start working on it, we need to start working on it now, and we need to get other people to join the society so that even if we die, someone else can take over. Even if that's not our daughters, to be honest with you, anybody is better than nobody at that stage. So let's do it. What do we need? Oh, we've already got everything, apparently. What do you need? Prestige, you need to not be incapable. That's it. And obviously not in a society as well. Okay, we're going to lose 250 prestige. We're going to found the society God's Faithful. We become the Grandmaster, and we gain 1,000 devotion, which is, of course, the society currency. In order to make sure that the oppression of the Jewish followers comes to an end, I've decided to take action. I'll focus my efforts on organizing my fellow believers so that in time, when we are too many to be ignored, we can express ourselves and our faith without fear of any repercussions. When the time is right, we'll proclaim our faith, and here we are. God's Faithful, we are the herald. Allows us to openly adopt faith, which we could have done anyway, but when you use the option added by the society, for those of you who have not ever built up a secret society, that will convert any provinces that we have built up our little underground network in. Those will also immediately convert over to our religion. So at the third rank here, Preacher, not only does it also gives us diplomacy as well, which is quite cool, gives us the opportunity to prepare ground. That allows us to target any title in the world, I believe, to prepare ground with, and that will flip it over to, it won't flip it over immediately, but with time and with gold and investments into it, it'll give it a province modifier, a hidden province modifier, which when we openly adopt our faith, will convert that county too. So that's quite a cool little feature, and then there you go, there's the option there. Well, obviously, we don't want to do that. Induct into Jewish faith. Now, this is the important thing they want to do basically immediately. Enables you to secretly induct characters into your true religion. That's awesome. And then we've also got Induct Child there, added by the bottom one, and Invoke Sympathy for your religion. So if you invoke sympathy, that will allow you to more easily induct them into the faith. So we're going to try and convert Mary Theodosia, Ulrika Mary Theodosia, I can't believe I've forgotten her name already, into the society. Why can't we do that? Age equal to 8. Oh my god, she's too young. Fuck, well that's a problem when we're about to die. We've got to live 2 more years in order to induct our daughter. Otherwise, we just need to get anybody into society. What about like our wife? You can take over. Let's evoke sympathy for Jews from her. And then this is the event whereby that we will have to target every single province. So while there is only a handful of them, there are a few people in Jerusalem who, by the grace of Hakadosh Barachu, people have told me how to pronounce it. I honestly don't remember. Willing to attend hidden Jewish sermons. It will take a long time, but they'll become true converts, and they'll be able to spread our message to even more new believers. So in time, these beautiful seeds will blossom. Like I said, it takes a lot of gold prestige. It's going to take a very, very long time to set everything up. In the meantime, we can be doing the warfare front. We can start to conquest French Jerusalem here, try and kick those guys out, and obviously unify these other provinces under our banner. Are you independent? Oh, that's interesting. What is that? An independent Cathar man in the Holy Land up in Galilee. Okay, we could absolutely beat that guy. Okay, what shall we do to try and convince our wife that this is the right thing to do? A, we say to her, what is she? She's temperate, she's zealous. Oh, fuck, this isn't going to work. Fuck. If she likes us enough, we can go for that one. But, of course, she doesn't. She's got 8 opinion of us. Forced to leave many loved ones behind. She's a lustful lady. I think that might resonate with her. Imagine if you couldn't even fuck everybody always. It fucking worked. My God, I told you I'm an expert. I'm an expert diplomat. Ricardo was visibly moved by the story about the poor family. We fucking did it. Okay, and she lost Zealous by giving her the sympathy. So now all we've got to do is induct her. There is not a high chance of this actually occurring. So I'm going to give her some gold. I'm going to try and sway her as well. And she can take over our work if and when we die. Holy shit, our temple holder just went into rebellion with 6,000 men? What? That can't be him, surely. What is that? Army of Hellas? That's an Aberdosian peasant revolt. That's not against us, is it? Hang on. It's attacking the Basilius. Oh, I was going to say, how the hell does one man with one temple? So he was plotting against us, basically. I tried to throw him in prison. I didn't think it was be a big deal. But apparently it is. Apparently it is, because now he's trying to wipe us out. Okay, right. So let's... Oh, wait. Can we also sponsor settlers in the capital? Because that's an option we had before, if you remember. That's how we flipped our old capital into whatever our culture is called. Oh, wait, did we not do it here? Wherever we were before, maybe it's on the island? Or maybe it's just converted back. That's probably also more likely. My God. So let's march these retinues up. Now, while we've still got... Sorry, not the retinues, the mercenaries. While we've still got the Genoese crossbowmen, I want to do as much war as possible around the Holy Land. So, have we got our levies dropped? We do. So we want to fabricate claims as soon as possible. Maybe I actually started him doing that. Where is Madaba? Okay, yeah, so we're trying to get that one as soon as possible. Fair enough. I feel like it would probably be better to put these... It would probably be cheaper to disband these guys and then hire them again when we've actually got the claims first. Oh my God, she's pregnant as well. That was unexpected. I suppose she does have lustful, though. And we've got lustful as well. And we're both groomed, so that helps out with the attraction opinion. Very cool. Right, let's go and tape back this bloody temple. Oh, here we go. Look at this. 73 opinion. I'm really glad I spent some time with you. We're up to 88 opinion. I think that's probably enough to try and induct her into the... Why can't we induct her now? Probably because we're at war? Is not in hiding out seclusion. Oh, she's occupied with important business. Probably being pregnant. Yeah, I imagine that's... Oh, also probably this as well. I'm going to continue to sway her because we want to maintain a friendship. There we go. Okay. Induct into the faith. 50 devotion. Again, it's not guaranteed at all. We still have to try and win her over here. So, ethics and philosophy. What is she good at? She's good at stewardship. So, maybe like community? I guess warrior is obviously martial. Fair and mighty ruler. Actually, could be that one as well. I'm going to go for a fair and mighty ruler. Let's see if we pull it off. Oh my God. My spies have brought me some outstanding news. Apparently, Ricardo reads the Torah every night. We've done it. Oh my God, my plan succeeded. It's time for her to join us. Or... Oh my God. Okay, so we get her into society and she becomes secretly. Okay, that was the one thing I was worried about. I obviously didn't want that to kick off. So if we die now, our wife will take over. There she is. My God. So we can start sowing the seeds this early on. That's actually insane because that's normally really difficult to do. We can start sowing the seeds now, and if and when we die, she can keep the society alive, and then we can just join it as one of our children when that time comes. That's nice. Okay, you are done for, my friend. I'm gonna execute the shit out of you. Okay, I guess I'm not banish him. But he rebelled against the realm. What are you talking about? Okay, I guess I'll just ransom him out then for 25 gold. What a waste of time. That actually cost us more to keep those mercenaries up for that period of time than we did actually get out of that. Daughter called Labwa. Welcome. Shit. She's terrible. Especially compared to some of our other kids. Well, you also didn't get anything. You're also garbage then. Fine. I'm going to give her etiquette so we can marry her off. I feel like we need some marriage candidates given that I've gone some weird educations. Yeah, you know what? Labwa is pretty good. I'm going to call you Labrador. Labrador... Shit, okay, give me a minute. I can't even say it. Labrador Teresa Boothroyd Kensington Bint Boris's saxophone. What an incredible name for an incredible girl. Welcome to the dynasty. Pray? Oh, there's me thinking that was something to do with the society, but no, of course, that's been with us, just the entire game. What the fuck would I ever know that? So also write a book. Oh, that was risky. That was also expensive, especially given that we're going to fucking die. Okay, I guess we'll try and write a book about war then. Have we got a... Oh, we haven't got... Oh my God, for some reason I thought we had a load of books. Okay, fair enough. We've got to try and stay alive now then. So when is the next time we can try another treatment? Successful experimental treatment. We've got to wait 2 years. My God, and we had to wait 2 years anyway to obviously try and induct our daughter. So that's not too bad. I can't believe she's still got tuberculosis. How are you even alive? Mild illness. I guess that's just a mild case of tuberculosis. Yikes. So the only the only casus belli we've got right now is the border dispute, which is going to cost us 2,500 gold. I suppose if we start outpacing our claims with our gold, it's not too bad. Now, she is the Duchess of Damascus. She owns just about fucking everything over here. So, she's a pretty valuable target. I'd love to break her realm up a little bit more there so we didn't have so much truce. What about her? Is she under our liege? She's not. She's a separate part of the realm, which means we'd have to go to war with... We'd have to get independence and then go to war against her. Okay, so right now we have a little bit of a stopgap when it comes to realm expansion. Where did all that gold come from? Did you see that? We just picked up like 500 gold out of nowhere. Maybe it's just because we're getting 67 gold per month that's increasing so fast. Oh my god, my wife's got pneumonia. Why is everyone dying? My wife's got pneumonia. We've got cancer. Our daughter, she's cured. Oh my god, thank you. I was about to say had tuberculosis as well. Carve out his fucking eyes. Are you alright? Kill him with my bat. I love that killing him with my hands is not as bad as carving out his eyes. I guess that's cruel, but at least he's dead this way? That doesn't make much sense. Martial +2. What are we looking for right now? I'm not concerned. We don't really need the piety, do we? We've got almost 2,000 of the stuff. Top of our opinion, don't give a shit about. That's basically just +2 martial for a little bit. Prestige? I think I'd take the prestige, given our prestige is quite low right now. Oh, nice. I also hired a new court position as well with 19 learning because our last guy only had 16, which don't get me wrong isn't bad, but I do want to try and stay alive at some stage. So how much longer have we got to kill here? Well, not kill. Emphasis on not kill. Like another year, roughly. You can do it. I believe in you. That's almost like 2 years. Okay. There we are. After much work, dedication, and prayer. Wow, we didn't have to spend money on this either. That's quite nice. Jews in Jerusalem have grown far larger than it once was. I doubt that. Believers in great numbers share joy and hardships while ensuring their faith stays hidden from the wider world. The congregation has become a small cosmos of the faithful. Excellent. You shall all rest in the embrace of this person right here. Boom. As in, like, the god or whatever that means. Not Boris. No one gets to embrace Boris. Except his wife, apparently, who has embraced him quite frequently recently. Be careful, he's getting old, his heart might give out. Okay, we'll also have to think about giving away some land soon, because we're 6 out of 7 on domain size. Speaking of which, can we revoke some... Can we start revoking shit in Jerusalem, then? Wait. Whoa, we don't even have the castle in Jerusalem. Am I looking at the right province here, or am I losing my mind? We don't. France have the castle. That gives us means for war. We did just go to war with her, though, didn't we? If she could die, so I could take the Jerusalem holding, that would take us up to 7 out of 7 on domain size. And then we could start giving away land to vassals. That'd be kind of cool. Request an invasion, obviously not. What artifact you got? Another Damascus sword. Not interested in that one. Although, we are for China, though, aren't we? Hang on. Let's do it. Round 2. Our great-grandfather, was it our father who did it? Was it Archibald that stole the sword, or was it... I don't know, it was Ulrika Mary Theodosia that stole the sword, wasn't it? Okay. Who shall be your accomplice? Do we want to take, Moquiquix, my marshal? He's a very skilled man, 24 marshal, and that's actually worked for us well before. Do you want to take Melcher, our spy master, with his 24? We've got high marshal by ourselves, but our intrigue is a bit lacking. Our diplomacy generally makes up for that, though. Or do you want to take our friend? No, we do not. I think I'm going to take our spy master this time, because our intrigue is actually very low. We've got good diplomacy, we've got marshal. Let's go for an all-rounded build this time. You've arrived at Strategos... No, we haven't. We've arrived at the Queen of France's capital, probably Paris. There's a group of guards at the main door, a servant entrance at the back, and a window near the stables. You know your boy Boris loves going in the back. Yeah, actually, it will work. Nice. Success depends on your combined finesse. 85% chance. Wow, that's actually quite lucky. Wow. Holy shit, we're in. You managed to evade most patrols until you come up outside the treasury. 2 board guards stand between you and your prize. 70%. Ooh, that's not what I'm after. And it's actually intrigue that's getting us through this event. 70% chance of success. We'll let them work at their own pace. I'm not going to lose prestige for gold. Fuck me, we're actually doing it. Okay, now that you've dealt with the guards, you're free to search treasury for your target. A Damascus sword, which again, to China, is worth 5,000 faith. Faith? Favor? Favor. What is it called? Grace. There we are. I knew it was something like faith, but not quite. 69% chance of success. That's basically 100% chance of success, so I'm going to roll with that one. Where did that gopher go? Oh, no, he's got distracted. Shit. Don't get distracted by the gopher. We did it. The gopher led us to the mighty sword, Fate itself. The question is it better than our current sword? Of course not, because this one's called Extreme Estrogen. Martial Month Prestige Vassal Opinion. What does this one give? Martial Vassal Opinion Personal Combat. Oh. That gives damage and morale damage. For leading troops, Fate is better, but no. Of course, we would never swap out Extreme Estrogen. China, I have a gift for you, my friends. The finest Damascus steel. We risked our head to get this. You're goddamn right, it's 5,000 grace. It dislikes Jews, though. It would be better, honestly, if we saved it and gave it to him later on. But, to be honest, you've got to think of opportunity cost here. I want the Chinese scholar bureaucrats now so that we can start upgrading Jerusalem with the massive amount of cash we've got. Because, like I said, there's nothing else to spend it on besides border disputes. And, to be honest, that's kind of a waste of gold. especially because we could just wait and be patient and fabricate claims. So let's go for a Scholar Bureaucrat, minus 15% build time, build cost. We are going to turn Jerusalem into the mightiest province this world has ever seen. Fuck me, not with that costing that build time. Oh, shit. Okay, I might have lied to you all. How about now? Better. Much, much better. Look at that. 33 days. My God, there we go. Okay, 80 days, we can upgrade the keep. Wow, this is insane. It's not as good as it could be, don't get me wrong, but it is looking very, very nice. Can we build a Court Architect Guild? Because that will knock off another 2% and 5% to build time and build cost, respectively. It's not much, but it will add up, especially if we're planning on upgrading everything here. We need Administration Room 2 and Library Level 2. So let's get those churned out first and foremost. There we are. Stewardship +2 as well. Very nice. Thank you very much. And then let's also... Oh, fuck off, wife. Let's also get the library built. Wife, get out of here. I'm trying to build my Architect Guild. There we go. The stacking bonus is now build cost minus 10%, build time minus 4%. Again, it's not very much, but it will pay for itself if we're going to upgrade everything here. Wow, we actually might run out of cash before... Jesus, yeah, okay. So some of these buildings are quite cheap. Some of the actual domicile, but like our specific palace buildings are quite cheap. But the actual castle upgrades are quite expensive, aren't they? Let's go for all of these first then, because they give a nice bunch of stat bonuses. And a daughter called Kiefer. Hello, Kiefer. I think I have her name ready for you. Kiefer, William, Frederick, Dempsey, George, Rufus. I couldn't fit Sutherland in there, unfortunately. But that's a pretty good name. That's a very powerful name. It's very masculine, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We've got high tolerance levels where we're all the way up to tolerance 5 right now. Okay, sorry. I need to get back to building and not be distracted. Hang on. We got trade. No trade post. Holy shit. This is big. This is actually massive. So we could use all of this really, really cheap build time, build cost modifiers we've got right now to... Hang on, can we get something else? Oh, military organization. Yeah, I'll take that. I should probably build a retinue as well. There's so much we have to spend money on. But right now, the opportunity cost is very much... And look at this, though. We have to build the Silk Road trade post, don't we? My God. And we can also build a Radonite compound for even more bonuses because we have the right culture group. Very nice. Look at this. This is absolutely... This thing is going to bring so much fucking money in no time. There we go. All our money's gone. So we've got a fully upgraded trade post in the capital, and we have a sick house built in Jerusalem itself. I'll try and upgrade this. Again, the sick house isn't going to protect us against what is apparently the yearly plague, the yearly bubonic plague that threatens the earth, but it will help repel the smaller, crappier diseases like tuberculosis or ligma or whatever it is kids get these days. Man, our build cost modifier has got... build time modifier is so low. We need to get build cost dealt with now. So the dragon amulet, if we could find a dragon amulet, that would help out quite a lot. We did actually take in the Chinese refugee, but he didn't give us the amulet, so I assume he must have just died or disappeared or something like that. We might have even moved our capital, that could have affected it. So the dragon amulet gives build cost minus 10%, is it? Yeah, that would be very, very nice. Let's see if there's one in Diplo range. That will be our next theft target. Oh, there is quite a lot. Fucking hell. Can we steal from these guys? Because they are technically landed, aren't they? One of these must be true. Is mercenary. Yep, it absolutely is. We just can't because we've stolen 2 recently. That's okay. So there are plenty of dragon amulets also available for us to steal. We'll try and get one of those as soon as possible so that if we get into this scenario again, where our build time modifier is so low, we will save a lot of cash as well. I mean, 10% off all these buildings we built, that would already be a massive amount of gold. So, what do we want to go for? Any military buildings. I want to make sure this place is... I mean, fort level certainly wouldn't fucking hurt either. I want to make sure we're getting the biggest army possible. I don't really want to invest in retinues too much yet, especially when we've got so much we can still sort of squeeze out of the buildings here. Speaking of squeeze out, we get a tax collector. I'm sorry, wife. You are going to be sacked here. Look at this man. So she just gives build time, which of course is not relevant here. The limited factor is very much on gold. This guy's got 32 martial. And my wife is on the... Get out of here. Right, let's collect some taxes. Let's build up a... We got like 5... Did you see that again? We literally got like 500 gold in one swing. I don't know what the fuck's causing that. Is that our trade master? Because we've got him set to... Is he automatically sending me money? I have no clue. Focus on profit. I honestly don't know. That genuinely just slapped us with 500... Unless someone died in our court, maybe. That's probably... Game, you've... Did we just die? And it's just turned us into the wrong character again. There's a problem with viceroyalties. I feel like the mod needs a bit of patching with some viceroyalties there. Don't worry about that too much. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, your players are Elizabeth, Anne, Algernon, Arabella, Tabitha, Bint, Boris. So one thing I didn't actually consider is the viceroyalty. So our old liege just inherited the title, which is what we ended up playing as her. It's the feature of the unlanded mod. The only issue is we haven't got a duchy. That was the only duchy title we had. I didn't even think about that. What a fool. So we've gone back to being a count again, which isn't a big deal, don't get me wrong. We've still got all of our titles. We didn't lose anything besides the duchy level title, which all it does is obviously make us a duke. So, not, oh my god, look at this kid though. Ah, affectionate, rowdy, and willful. Affectionate is really bad when you've also got rowdy and willful, but she's actually turning out to be quite a good warrior. I need to make sure Wait, Jerusalem not a capital. Why did I do that? Jerusalem is our capital, right? Damascus? Why the fuck would that not... What? He's moved our capital. And Mary Theodosius my honor to make Damascus a primary title. I didn't do that. So I'll make sure we move back to Jerusalem in a second. What was I about to say? Yeah, I need to make sure we've got a good educator because this kid is so good. She's actually like the perfect martial character. I've just got to be very careful about how we educate her. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, shrewd, patient, diligent. The ideal educator. Do not die on me. I need you to stay alive for as long as possible, my friend. Take some gold, please. Right, there we go. After a little bit of a succession weirdness there, we've gone back to Jerusalem. But again, that's only because the viceroyalty is just working out a little bit weirdly with the rise to power mod. Okay, cool. So everything is still fine. Again, we've lost our ducal title, but that's not a massive deal. Ah, fuck. Oh, I would rather get conscientious, I think. We've already got affectionate. Actually, yeah, so it's either a trait we've already got or conscientious or run the risk of 40, which is just awful. There we are. That becomes diligent. That's fantastic. Affectionate becomes kind. And then we've got, like, brawny. My god, I hope that's not dull. Otherwise, we are in for a real bad time. We're going to go from having +6 to all stats to, like, -2 to everything, which would just be... You hear that sound effect? What does that mean? Because I hear it all the time, and I can never work out what the fuck it's supposed to relate to. It just goes off seemingly randomly. Like, we were paused then. What was that related to? I don't get it. I always thought it was to do with wonders. Maybe it is to do with wonders. Like, maybe like the Basilius upgraded something in the capital? It looks like it. Yeah, Hagia Sophia never looked better. I don't know what it means. If you know, let me know, because I'm very interested. We can write a book at the age of Babby? What? Okay. Let's write a book on managing a realm. If she writes how to build a well, she is officially my favorite character we've ever played as. Also, how managing your titles, we should give some stuff away, but when she's educated, when she's not gonna, because it's done by your regent stewardship, and our regent stewardship is shit right now. So I think we'll hold on to it for as long as we possibly can, and then when she comes of age, we should be able to hold most, if not all, of the titles. Oh, because our last character died, we can now request another upgrade from China. That's really what I meant to do. I can't believe we didn't even get an epitaph for him. I should really say a few words to Strategos Boris Doherty Monk von Archibald, a glorious man whose hair will honestly inspire a generation. I want to see all of us in the future, like all true CK2 best boys will have that as their haircut. We'll call it the I was going to say the Mog, no, the Boris. We'll call it the Doherty. That's the name of that haircut right there. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously going to be the cancer that taken out. It's a real shame that the only thing we didn't really get to do with him there, he lived an incredible life, got us back to the Holy Land, incredibly great start. However, we didn't get to induct our current character or make Ulrika Mary Theodosia Smythe Wellington the second? Still the first. Okay, don't worry about it. Into the secret society. So as long as our last character's wife does not convert religion or leave the society or anything, it should still stay where it is. Now, we didn't get much progress done, which is not really a big loss if it does disappear, but obviously we'd love to keep alive what we've done. Okay, it is legacy at the end of the day. Let's go for a trade contract. We're bringing a lot of cash. Bear in mind, we've got a fully upgraded Silk Post trade route. Silk Road. We've got a fully upgrade. Whatever. Look, I'm taking the trade contract. That's what I'm gonna. Silk Road trade post. There we are. Why is this so difficult to say? Let's also go for a trade master as well, so that she can help manage things. And we're just gonna sit here and build up a mountain of gold while we wait for this character to finally come of age, because it's not worth spending it right now. Because like I said, her stewardship is not coming into account, and she's more skilled than her regent. So I think we're gonna wait. Oh, what are we doing? Elizabeth Ann, Algernon, Arabella, Tabitha excitedly asked me if I wanted to come along and to do forbidden things, like dark magic and witchcraft. Yep, we're going to do that. We became close friends by summoning a succubus. Oh, no, God, no, definitely not that one. Oh, wow. I thought affection actually worked against Marshall, but no, I'm getting it the other way around. It's Marshall's traits that work against diplomacy. We could go for average steward. We could go for slightly okay diplomat. We can go for crap intrigue, like actually just the worst intrigue character, or we go for the best warrior, the second, someone worthy of the name Ulrika Mary Theodosia Smythe Wellington, our previous battle grandma. This is battle grandma 2.0 right here in the making. And you know what, she's gonna stay up all night indulging in some late night festivities with her soldiers. And if that's not battle grandma's reincarnation, I don't know what is. Wounded by soldiers at the age of 12. This is her. She's come back from the grave. Battle grandma 2.0. Oh, bollocks, that's not good. That's like that's the worst thing that could have possibly happened here. Okay. So now she's got -3 health. Oh, fuck. If this godly kid with, like, the ultimate education and prodigy and booming voice dies at the age of 12 because I sent her to go and have late-night festivities with the soldiers, I will kill every soldier in this kingdom. Mark my words. In this county. Oh, it's not kingdom. Let's not oversell it here. Fuck. This is... what's this? Are we... Oh, my... Wait. Did you hold war over Jerusalem? Wait, is our liege going to war for our holding? But he'll get it, though. That's the problem. Oh, will he? I actually don't know what happened here, because I can't really say I've ever been in a scenario with CK2 where my liege has pushed a holding that I don't have in my capital province. It's very weird. I'm really concerned, I'm not going to lie. This is not looking good for her. I was going to say, let's move to the hunted focus. Yeah, good luck with that one. Pray for health, please. Oh, God, you have forsaken me. Have we got a fortune teller as well? I was about to say, nope. Sorry, I'm panicking. A court physician, not a fortune teller. We do need someone who can do a... Fuck, what can I do here? Hang on. Have we got, like, a bathhouse? Health 0.25. Build me a bath. She's got brawny, you fucking legend. Okay, +1 health. Did you see that? That was as if I conjured it up. I said our prayers were not answered. But alas, they were. Through her weakness, she becomes powerful. She is the Hulk. She is the Hulk incarnate. Fuck off, I don't care. Please, she could still die. There was still -2 health, bearing in mind, so that is not ideal. And then when the... Although saying that, what bonus do we get from the bathhouse already? Bath, 0.5. Okay, so it's like that she's just wounded with a little bit... It'd be like if a regular CK2 character was wounded and stressed, say, right now. So it's not bad, but it is still very risky given how good she is. 1 day modifier. We've done it. I really should have had him overseeing collecting taxes for a bit longer, because again, our stewardship isn't really playing into this, which would reduce the cost a very small amount. Yeah, build me a keep so I can keep living. Build me a stable so I will have stable health. Build me a vineyard so if I do die, I can go out pissed, because I think that's probably the best way to die here. What else we got here? Jewels? I do like jewels. All the jewels? A statue? Commemorate me. Build me a headstone preemptively. I will be so annoyed if this character dies, because we are not going to see anyone better. Fuck you. So, the Yuan Empire are threatening us. We get 50 grace in exchange for reprimanded merchant, which gives city tax -30%. Ooh. For 10 years? Or we tell them to piss off? Especially given that we just bought a trade contract. That would be a stupid idea to then lower our tax because China asked for it. What are we, Blizzard? Sorry, that joke took me way too long to think of. Okay, yeah, look, we've got that seat. I hope they win that in the hopes that we actually get the title. They might just keep it for themselves, bear in mind. They have no reason to give it to us unless we, like, I guess, I mean, we might be able to ask them for the title later on. You know, the whole thing that's like, my liege has titles that should rightfully be mine. We might be able to do that. Swordmaster Guild, I'm just building whatever. Honestly, just build everything. Whatever we've got. And now I want to flip him back over to... Get out of here. I want to flip him back over to collect taxes. This guy's so good. We're never going to see a steward like this again. Probably because she's going to die. She built how to build well. For those of you new to the channel, best book in CK2, hands down, by far, 100%. Build time -20%. Useless right now because we've already got the 1 day build time modifier. But that's only because, like I said, we've got a once-in-a-lifetime steward here with 30 stewardship. We're never going to see a guy like this. Like, next in line, 16 stewardship, to put it into perspective. So that means if this guy does die and we have to have a shittier steward... Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. No, I'm looking at the right one. If he dies and we have to go for a shittier steward, we can still keep that 1 day modifier. So it's incredibly good. You've been spending a lot of time with Dawood and your relationship has started to grow. This blissful period is interrupted when your regent tells you nobles are not supposed to marry peasants. How will you deal with it? I don't care, I want to marry him. Do we become like, oh, honest and kind? Marriage isn't the only relationship. Oh no. Deceitful and lustful, or, I'm sorry, Dawood, we must see other people. I mean, both of those traits are good. Honest is shit, and honest is shit. So I'm obviously going to go for the center one there. What do we get? We got deceitful. That's incredible. Personal combat plays into both the intrigue and the martial that we've picked up here. You've got to live. All I have to do is ask. And now we'll lose wounded. Fucking what? Wow. And now we're a genius. No. Okay. Oh my god. I've got some sort of magical power. I've picked up some sort of magical power. This is insane. I'm slightly worried. Is someone listening? Paradox, are you listening to me? If she gets diligent and ambitious. Holy shit, I asked for genius and they gave us diligent and ambitious. I asked for wounded to disappear, it disappeared. I asked for infected, it's gone. Okay, what else we got? I wish to be, I'm thinking, hey, here's an idea. Just a thought. What if we become brave? Are you guys up for becoming brave? I think that could be quite fun. There is a disease sneaking up on us very quickly. What is that, camp fever? I'm going to upgrade the hospital very quickly in the hopes that we can try and... Shit. Camp fever started in... Oh, it's not our capital province, so I don't really care then. How about brave, though? You... Come on. I don't want to... I almost don't want to edit any of this out where I'm waiting for that to flip over, because I don't think people would believe me if I did that. So we're gonna keep going till she hits 16, which is the 15th of April, 1303. And that, my friends, is when we are going to get brave and kind. Excuse me? Because of her lover, Dawood. Fuck. I don't think I've ever seen this before in CK2. Dawood, what have you done? You've cursed us. I mean, that's brave, to be fair. Shit. Okay. Pray for the child's good health. No, resting. Gain health of your own. The gemstone mine in Jerusalem can no longer sustain itself. The natural resources have disappeared. Come on. Brave, kind. Brave. What's the worst case scenario here? Like, stubborn and content? Even that's not terrible. But brave and kind, though. That's really the gold mine, which is going to happen in approximately 1 second, absolutely right now. Show me the brave. Oh, fuck. Almost a full house there. Look at that. Trusting rather than affectionate. This is an absolutely fucking monstrous character. 13 diplomacy, 31 martial, 18 stewardship, 19 intrigue, 13 learning. Officially, without a shadow of a doubt, the best character we've had this campaign by far. Holy fuck, she is a monster of a character. She also got, when you get Brilliant Strategist, when you actually get that, it will give you a random leadership trait as well. There's also potential for a second one. So we got Defender. That's not fantastic, but it's not bad either. Inspiring Leader, Organizer, I'd probably consider the best was there. Zealous Leader as well, obviously, just in case you start doing Holy Wars. Wow. I actually cannot believe how fucking good this character is. Might be one of the best characters we've ever educated in CK2. 31 Martial. Unreal. We just got, like, the perfect storm of everything. 3 of it being from our sword, 2 of it being from Map Room, 6 being from Prodigy. So if this was unmodded, we'd have, like, what? We'd have, like, 20, 25, something like that, assuming that she had Genius instead of Prodigy. That's insane. I actually cannot believe this fucking character right now. We could go for, I don't know, War Focus, take her up to 34? That's a little bit too much, isn't it? What do you think about rulership to start off with, then? Help her learn the tricks of the trade. We should also find her a marriage suitable. Matrilineal only. We are not a coward. Are there any Prodigy characters? 2 parents with Prodigy. It's still only like a compounded 17% chance to inherit. Nothing. What about Genius? That's a bit pointless because they're still independent variables. No, okay. What have we got then? I want to find... You know what? Why don't we go even more risky? Powerful. I'm going to find a powerful character and marry them instead. That way the next kid has a chance for booming, or Prodigy, or powerful, or all 3, or any other combination of the above. Theophylactos is powerful, lustful. 26. Unmarried, lowborn man. It would be a prestige hit to marry him. However, he's got the trait and he's got lustful, which means a high chance of many kids. I should have married him after we gave him birth. Otherwise, I think this will now make him a cuckold, which is probably not best start for a relationship. He knew what he was getting into. She's got to be shown at this stage, right? We're going to burn our father. No. Oh my god, she is actually an apostate. We know that's for a fact. Let her go free. This was our father's ex-wife. I think we will be kind, because he loved her and he was a glorious man. Joshua, a bastard. I will not speak of Joshua. We will not name him. You did not... Can you leave that blank? You can? Oh, it just... Okay. You will not get a name. Trust me on this one. Your name is now that. You get nothing. You are a forgotten child. Throw him away. Can we launch into the Levantine Sea? Where's that option? Nothing. Okay. Does my husband dislike me for that? Nothing. It's okay. He was fine with it. He knew what he was getting himself involved with. Cannot wait to make communion again. I will make a donation. I will humble myself before God. I will confess all my sins. She is a perfect woman. She has no need to do anything. She is already pure. Oh, no, she's not. I've lied. What's in if I committed? What has she committed? Probably an unmarried birth? We are going to leave this episode here for today. Thank you all for watching. What an incredible note to leave it on. Tool Marchesa Olmika. I mean, if anyone was going to be the successor to Battle Grandma, this was it. I'm still kind of reeling a little bit over me just asking the game and the game just being like, yeah, you can have literally everything you ask for. Tomorrow, we will almost certainly all die. To be fair, we died with our last character died of a terminal disease. His father died, and his father died, and then that was obviously Mary Theodosia before that, who also died early. We've gotten very unlucky with literally our 4 previous, ancestors is the wrong word. Progenitors, there you go. With our 4 previous progenitors, they all died early. So this character surviving and thriving, I'm pretty happy with that one. Tomorrow, I will start landing some patron houses then. Actually, no, we can't because we're a count. But whenever we become a duke again, I'll obviously have to start giving away some land. So patron houses, you'll be starting added to the game soon. If you haven't sent me your houses, shift them over. Send them to me over Discord. Send them over to Patreon. Send them wherever you want, where I will see them. And if I don't see them, scream and shout at me until I do. Thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Sunikura, Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Balix Stromba, Ben Hoffland, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, Derek, DKO, Donald, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Harik, Harry McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Muller, Norstrus, Necrofun, Odie, Pelvis Presley, Paul, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Slippinip, Somnus, Shay, The One Ring, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClan, Vacuous Faragon, and Vacuous, Bacchus, Varagon, and William Grin. I'm combining all the names here. Thank you for supporting the CNT Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. It was, of course, much appreciated, as always. Big shout out to these guys. A thank you to, as well, Uwu Daddy, Asero, Adam Person, Adrian Ellison, Alex Bogard, Aiden M, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Artem, Astro, Attila, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Blood for the Blood God, Brittany Lee, Buen Gun, Chris, Corgi Circus, Cogsel, Dapago, Derek, Don Holding 217, Emerald Beam, Dylan, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Gray, Haji Dumar, I'm Sagataire, Icy the Great, Erotha, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, You're Under Vrees, Jessica Smith, Job's Lucky Sister, Julie Vondel, Joseph Beard, Justin Rules, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Kevin Saunders, Kane, GB, Lepus, Layla, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bossich, Martin, Mustolp, Monty, Mostly Samson, Munda Difflin, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Olivia Kaiser, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Kamar Ishmael, Right Ace, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Kier, Scap, Shardul, Silkworm, Smirtworm, Socrates, Super Nanny, 089, Sweetsy, Talar, Tioma, Tony Laban, Volta, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Wesley C, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Yellow4, Yorker, Zach, and Zetlock 2. These lists are too long. I think we need to have a chat. See you guys all in tomorrow's episode.